The left fielder, number 7, is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in homers. This newly crowned fan favorite is ready to dazzle today. It's the Somerset Patriots and the Hartford Yard Goats. First pitch coming your way next. Bottom of the inning, here's the left fielder, number 7.
The left fielder, number 7.
A swing and a miss, chases way out of the zone. That slurve was beautiful. Great break, and he was able to get the swing and miss. Next one's popped in the air into right. Richardson on the way over. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
First and second, one away. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, number 7.
Right guy, no one better up there.
Late swing, fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. It's ball 1. That's a clear overthrow by the pitcher. He's not trying to be that far outside the zone on 0-2. This pitch misses. Ball 2. Battling here, fouls it away. Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking ball. Two now. Line drive, base hit down the line. Coming to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play. And that sensational plate discipline pays off right here. He got deep into the count, but he didn't panic, and he came through in the clutch. One out and 2 in scoring position. Zach Kokoska will hit next. On the ground to short, Lombard. And out at first. Next to hit, the shortstop, number 65.
We got full count.
This one's in the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it's off the glove. Makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the batter reaches safely. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Benny Montgomery.
Watch up, drive him in for us.
This one to right. That's a base hit as a run scores. Comes through with the RBI. A well-thrown slider down and away, but good job to not pull off it and make that kind of contact. The Yard Goats, ahead by 5. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Laced down the line, this looks like extra bases. Around first and heading for second. In at second with a 1-out double. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, number 7, 1 for 2. Not close with that one, but still chase. That's a strike. Great pitch to get a swing like that.
That's a ball. balls, 1 strike.
In the air, out towards right center. It's carrying. Right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second, actually staying put. And there are 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. And here's the first baseman, T.J. Rumfield. Line drive, and it's caught. Off the bat, I was thinking that was going to be an opposite field double. Nice job at third base to snag it for the out. Nobody on and 2 outs. The left fielder now at the plate, 1 for 3. Swing lifted to left field. The left fielder has this one sized up, and that is out number 3. Now the third baseman, Josh Tiedemann. The 1-1 offering. Dumps one into left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, George Lombard Jr. Struck the batter out looking. And that's the ball game. The Yard Goats strand the tying run on base to win it. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. So 2 down. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, number 7. Grounder to third, and that's a fair ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and that keeps the inning alive. 2 away and a runner at first. And next, the cleanup hitter, James McCann. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the slider just misses. That's such a hard pitch to lay off of at the plate. Nice job to spit on that tempting slider down and in. Runner on the go.
Nope,
pitch inside. Next one just misses. And that's ball 3. With the runner moving here, the batter has to find a way to put something in the gap to bring him in. And ball 4, 2 aboard. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking it. Next up, Zach Kokoska.
Hey, let's keep it going. Clutch up.
2-2 now. Rolls away a little bit. The tag at third, and he is out. And so 2 down. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, number 7. Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. After some fastballs in this AB, the pitcher might be able to get him out in front with a changeup. Something to watch. Hard hit, right side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning. 1 away, and the bases are loaded here. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, number 7. Ball 1 there. Good job to let the low one go there.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing, soft line drive. The throw to second is offline. That's an absolute gift to the offense on what should have been a fairly routine double play. They've been given new life at the plate. Let's see if they take full advantage of it. So with one away, the bases are loaded. James McCann digs in now. And he delivers. Hard contact, this one driven deep to right. Snags it on the warning track. Runners tag up from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2 now. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Zach Kokoska, the next to hit. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
In
2
the dirt,
strikes.
but blocked. No action on the bases, though.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you.
Next one's popped in the air into right. Snags that one. That stops the bleeding. Inning over. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. That 7th inning stretch is brought to you by Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Embrace your wild side. Foul ball there. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. The designated hitter, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
I like that sign.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th. Swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the K. That ends the inning and limits. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Coming up to the dish now for Somerset, number 12. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag out, and that is the ball game. No complaints about getting a team win, but he's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great. The pitcher, outstanding season so far. Can he continue his stellar play? It's the Somerset Patriots and the Hartford Yard Goats. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, number 7. He's been outstanding this year and should be fun to watch today. As you can tell from the stat line, he's done a good job suppressing opposing run production, and that's usually a recipe for success. I'll be watching how he commands each pitch and what sequences he uses against these hitters. Those factors could play large roles in his performance in this one. This one the other way. Makes the catch. One down. So up next, Josh Tiedemann. Fly ball, right field. Martin.
I got it.
And there's two away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Stepping to the plate for Somerset, TJ Rumfield. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over the last 10.
Ball. 1-0.
Next pitch, in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And the count 1-2. Up the middle. Collects. Play made. That ends the inning. So they make short. And now the designated hitter, number 7. And his contact ability against lefties is stellar at this level, but righties are giving him some significant issues this season. Ground ball left side. There with plenty of time, inning over. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Patriots at the plate here in the second inning. The key as he tries to make that jump to the next echelon is to improve his hitting against righty pitching. You see so many righties on the mound that it's hard to overcome struggling against them if you want a long career. Swing, ground ball out to short. 1 away.
Got him.
Here's the catcher, Jesus Rodriguez. Rodriguez will handle the catching in this one. 22 years old, he's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in his last 10 games. Fly ball to right. Dives, what a play! On that catch, he was really going full tilt. Good job to track the ball in the air and hang on for the out. And now the shortstop, George Lombard Jr. drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. This one is labeled. That one is back. Hits the fence. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Very nearly an opposite field blast, but that's really tough to do in the gap. The fences get pretty deep out there. Still an excellent swing and a good result. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Grounds this one to short. Gloves it. Over to first.
Got him.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. A double in the inning, but the runner is stranded. Now to the top half, third inning. Digging in for the Patriots, Braden Shoemate. And that one fouled off. The 0-1 offering. And that drops in for a strike. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
2 strikes.
Got ahead 0-2, but that one wasn't close. Not much chance the batter's going to offer. Fights it off. We'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. He hits a fly to center. Montgomery settles under it. And there's one down. Next up for the Patriots, Garrett Martin. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Got him looking. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the order here. Coming up to the dish now for Somerset, number 12. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey!
In the air to center, Montgomery under it, and that'll do it. Work on your breath and find your center while surrounded by your fellow primates at Bonobo Yoga. Yoga with the apes. Welcome back to Hartford, top of the 4th inning. Late swing fouled it off. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Here it comes. Line drive for a base hit to right center. Runner on base to start the inning. He's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no runs. With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance. This hit shouldn't be too great a setback to overcome. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Late swing fouled to the left. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. That one misses, and the count is even, 2-2. This one lifted to center field. And there's 1 down. Stepping to the plate for Somerset, Tyler Hardman. Grounded out to short the first time up. Definitely wants to avoid hitting an easy bouncer here. A grounder in the infield should be an inning-ending double play. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Quick feed to second for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. We're midway through the 4th. We're all tied, 0-0. Man at second, 1 away. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, number 7.
Number 7.
It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, but when you get a first pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. Comes up empty, strike 2. Hitters chasing the slider, and now the pitcher can expand the zone. Try to tease a swing at a ball that runs away from the hitter. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lombard. And now 2 gone. On to the next inning, and here's the catcher, Jesus Rodriguez. Bunts, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that drops in for a strike. That one missed. So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. It's a comebacker to the mound. Play is made, 1 gone. Now it's the shortstop, George Lombard Jr. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. 1 out and the base is empty. Lombard measures 6'2", 190 pounds, a former first rounder in 2023. The pitcher's approaching him much more cautiously after he gave up the double the first time around. That just missed. Walked the batter on 4 pitches. Digging in for the Patriots, number 21, Grounded out the first time up. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter of making him come into the strike zone. The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. So digging in, Braden Shoemate.
That's a ball. Ball. That's inside.
Lifted in the air, right field, Martin. And that's the third out. Continues to roll on the mound, 5 shutout innings. We're set for the top of the 6th inning. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Martin. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Now here's the 0-2. That one is foul. We'll see another. Pitch is in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Fouled off. He was late. Ball one. Too low.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Line drive, and it's caught. Next up for the Patriots, Josh Tiedemann, 1 for 2.
Gotta strike him out here.
One and out.
Ball upstairs.
2 outs, bases empty.
Hey!
Next pitch in for a strike. 3 straight fastballs to start this at bat. I'd expect him to go off speed here to change the pace. On the ground, right side, Hill. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. 2 outs and a runner at first. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, number 7. Foul ball there. Next one's fouled back. And there's a fly ball deep to right. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they take the lead. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double. Great job by the leadoff hitter there. They need runners and scoring opportunities. That's exactly what he gave them with that knock. plenty of options now. Hardman in the box now takes strike one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Patriots with the go-ahead run in the batter's box. And a swing and a miss. Not what the offense was looking for after a leadoff double. The strikeout and one away now. Manager out of the dugout. Time to make a change. Number 7 departs. Great performance on the mound in this one. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jeffrey Yan. A runner on second to deal with. And now the designated hitter, number 7. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. Fouled off down the right side. One-two misses, and the count is even up at 2-2. The Yard Goats down to their last strike. In the air to right, and that should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. The designated hitter, number 7, pitched. He showed some good competitive fire in this start. He kept the team in a position to come out on top, even if they ultimately fell short. Left fielder, number 7, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Hartford Yard Goats and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. We'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down. The left fielder will hit next. Making a lot of contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. And a curve misses outside. That curveball was way high. He clearly didn't release it properly. Foul ball there. 1-1. Here's the pitch. In the air to center. Brown. And that's that. First and second, one away. The left fielder digs in now.
Now batting, number 7.
Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter. Foul ball there. We're here in the top half of the third. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Got him swinging. And 2 away now. So a runner at third and 2 outs. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, number 7.
Yeah.
In the air to the right, Brown. That ends the inning and limits the damage. Nobody on and 2 outs. And now, Gabriel Martinez. It spills out of the glove. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. Digging in, the left fielder, number 7. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Hey, need you right now.
Cook, 6'1" right-hander, 25 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2021. Line drive, fair ball. Around second, on the way to third. Coming to the plate. Relay throw to third. Tries to throw on the brakes, but he's tagged out, trying to get back to second. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire, Rainer Nunez. Oh, can't hang on. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 2 left. Stepping to the plate for New Hampshire, Riley Terada. Zulueta is just 1 strike away. On the ground, this should do it. On to first, ball game. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job. The left fielder, number 7, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? The left fielder, now at the plate, on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Hey, looking good, looking good.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Looked like he had his mind made up to swing no matter what on that pitch. Oh, 1 now. Line drive. That's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. James McCann getting ready to hit.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Let's go.
And he delivers. Double play ball to second. There's one.
He's up.
And that's two.
Oh.
So it's no run. One out and the base is empty.
Number 7.
On the ground to the right side. And there's two away. Welcome back. The Fisher Cats at the dish in the bottom of the fourth. Dumps one into left. He's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no runs. With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance. This hit shouldn't be too great a setback to overcome. The left fielder, the batter now, whiffs for strike one. Great pitch to get a swing like that. Next one's fouled back. That's great pitching to establish the heater in on the hands. After the foul, the hitter has a lot of territory to cover. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swings and flares it. Makes the catch. Inning over. So another good inning on the mound. Base is empty, one away. And now the DH, Peyton Williams. The 0-1. And that's ripped to left. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rainer.
And now the left fielder, number 7, 1 for 3.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here you go, kid.
Next pitch popped foul. This one off to the right, and it'll get out of play. The 0-1. Lifted in the air, right field, Wetzel. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position, nobody out. Swing lifted to left field. The left fielder has a beat on. Makes the call and the grab. Runner tags at second. The throw in. Applies the tag and they get 2. Double play. That's a gut punch for the offense. I get that you want to tag up and get to third, but that was a terrific throw right on the money for the out. One away, winning run at second. That's a hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only 1 gone. It's been a tough run. And here's the catcher, Andres Sosa. The winning run comes across to score. A walk-off victory in the bottom of the ninth. The final 1-0. For our whole outstanding crew here at the show, I'm Ben Gelman. We'll see you soon. left fielder, number 7, with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Hartford Yard Goats and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. First pitch coming your way. Now at the plate, the left fielder, number 7. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Hits in each of the last 6 games. Gives up the walk, and now the first pitch to this hitter way off the mark. Here's the 1-1. Double play ball to second. Off balance speed, there's one, and that's all they'll get. Tough break for the defense there, missing out on the double play. I think he didn't quite grip the ball firmly as he made the transfer to throw to first. That'll go down as a fielder's choice. 1-1 pitch now, and there's a ball. It clips the corner. Goes down looking on that one. So one hit is all they get midway in the first. No score after half an inning. Nobody on with one out. Next to hit for the Fisher Cats, Deshaun Brown. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a base hit. Go-ahead run on base. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, number 7. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground, De Jesus. And one gone as they make the play. Looking at his swing right now, the mechanics just seem out of whack. Might need to go back to how he was swinging it earlier this year. Runner at third with one gone in the inning. Next to hit, Zach Kokoska.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball, right side. De Jesus. And 2 away now as the run comes in from third. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation and come through with the RBI ground out. Ground ball up the middle. De Jesus. Jumps and throws across his body. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs with runners at the corners. Now it's the second baseman, Alex De Jesus. And the lefty, grounder to short. And a base hit right there. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. They trail by 1. It's a 3-2 ball game. The left fielder will hit next. 1 for 3. Here's a fly to left. Roden on the move to the alley. Pulls it down. 2 gone now. Bottom 9. Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire, Riley Terada. And a base hit right there. The tying run is aboard. Deshaun Brown, the next to hit. Up the middle. And a base hit coming around third. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. A big two-out hit, and the game is tied. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And there's a fly ball deep to right. This one carrying. And that one's off the top of the wall. And the Fisher Cats walk this one off. They take the win in extra innings. Final score here. The left fielder, number 7, with a remarkable season so far, leading. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, number 7. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. Not even close there. This one to right. And a foul ball. Runner at second with nobody out. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. That is a double play. The designated hitter now at the plate. 1 of 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Hard hit for a base hit. And here comes the runner. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. All set for the start of this inning. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, the designated hitter, number 7. Not close with that one, but still chased. That's a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 straight swings to start this AB, and he'll need to show more discipline if he doesn't want to whiff. Up the middle. 1 out. Good sinker there, and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. So 2 on and 2 out. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, number 7.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he grounds it to the right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So they strand. Bases are empty with 2 away. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, number 7. And that's ripped for a base hit. Makes the turn, heads for second base. To first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a big turn there. James McCann digs in now.
James McCann.
Oh, and 2, here's the pitch. Soft contact in the air, and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's going to be Zach Kokoska. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a high fly ball to left center. Martinez on the move, pulls it down. They limit the damage here. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up for the Fisher Cats, number 74. In the air to right, and that should do it. Settles under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. The pitcher, number 7, a rising star, continues his professional journey today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Hartford Yard Goats and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down. The designated hitter will hit next. Tearing it up at the plate recently, working on an 8-game hitting streak. Line drive for a base hit. That keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Zach.
And here is Zach Kokoska. Liner snagged at first. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. Welcome back. And on the hill in this one, number 7. Here's what you need to know at home. Quite the strikeout to walk ratio he's posted this season, better than 4-1. That is elite control, and it usually leads to a whole lot of success when you can avoid beating yourself with walks. Obviously, you need to limit hits as well, but he's showing some high-level skills on the mound. Now up, Alex DeJesus. DeJesus batting leadoff today, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. 0-2, waves at that one.
0-2.
Called strike 3, the knuckleball buckles the hitter. Efficient work on the mound there. Here's the center fielder, Deson Brown. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today.
Aye. 0-1.
And that drops in for a strike. Lifted in the air to right center. Boone on the move to the gap. Makes the grab. There's 2 gone. Had to cover a lot of ground there, and that's why you take those extra reps during batting practice, getting reads on the ball as it comes off the bat. Even a quarter second's hesitation can cost you in the game. Peyton Williams, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And now it's all even up. I know he's hunting fastball at the plate, but the pitcher doesn't have to give in. If he trusts his secondary stuff more, he should keep going to it. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. End of 1, and we're still... Bottom half of the second, stepping to the plate for New Hampshire, Rainer Nunez.
No, inside.
Let me dial in.
Oh, that got away, and the batter reaches on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Arjun Nimala, the next to hit. Line drive, and it's caught. And even with the batter turning on that one and ripping it pretty hard, it still got caught. Some serious reflexes on that play. Allen Rodin in the box with one away, looks at ball one. Second inning, no score thus far.
Hey.
That one missed. Here's a pop-up. The catcher under it. And there's two down. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. Here's the catcher, Ali Sanchez. That one pushed foul. Nunez leads off of first with two out. Nice eye right there. Grounds it to short. Collects. Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So no runs on no hits. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today.
Ball, that's just out.
And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Now it's the right fielder, Jacob Wetzel. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. In the air to left. It falls in. That's a base hit. Back to the top of the order here. Alex DeJesus getting ready to hit. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Runner at first, 1 away. On the ground, 2 ball. Feeds to second, out there. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning. Welcome back to Manchester, top of the 4th inning.
Number 7.
Popped up right side. DeJesus on the way over. Puts it away for the out. And now the center fielder, Deson Brown. There's a strike. Brown, 23 years old. And he's been on a great run at the plate, hitting better than .325 in his last 10 games. Late swing fouled it off. 0-2, and the delivery. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0-2 now. Set down looking. 1 gone leading off the 4th. Next up, the designated hitter, Peyton Williams. 0 for 1 so far. And that drops in for a strike. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at them. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out. And that one must feel a little extra special given his struggles over the last 10 games or so. I don't blame that infielder for not handling that one. As hard as it was hit, I'd have been shocked if he had picked it cleanly. Tough play on defense. Fly to left. Hinchman makes a move towards the gap. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. The tying run is aboard. And here at the plate, Arjun Nimala, 0 for 1. That one ripped, but foul. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Home team down by 1. Can't connect on the curveball. He strikes out. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 4 full. Hartford with the lead, 1-0. 1 away, runners at first and third. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, number 7. Tough spot for the pitcher, but that's how you want to attack it, by getting ahead early and putting the pressure on the hitter. Out towards left center. Brown gets there, under it. Got it. Runner tagging, heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2 now. That's textbook hitting in a sac fly spot. Look for something up in the zone and lift it deep enough to bring in the runner from third. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Fisher Cats batting.
Ball in. Ball 2.
This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. And now the 2-1. Chopper to the left side. Kokoska will do it alone, and the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire, Ali Sanchez. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around.
Aye. Nope, that's inside.
1 out and the base is empty. Set down on strikes. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So digging in, Riley Terada went down on strikes the first time through. That's in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouled off left side. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. Now here's the 0-2. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Continues to bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Jacob Wetzel.
Aye.
And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. That wasn't an overpowering fastball, just low 90s, but he found a way to get it by him, even in a hittable location. More than one way to get a strikeout. The Yard Goats, up by 2, here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This pitch popped up. Carrots.
Take it.
And a couple of quick outs. Here's the center fielder, Deson Brown. Ground ball to second base. Hill. Throw to first in time. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Make it 6 shutout frames out there now. Hartford ahead in this game, 2-0. 1 out and the bases are empty. The designated hitter now at the plate, 1 for 2. And base hit. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, Zach Kokoska.
Clutch up and drive him in right here. Here you go.
Out to short. Oh, great stop. Goes to second for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Nice Brooks Robinson impression on that play. Dives to the left, stabs it, then gets up and makes the throw over to first. Outstanding. Williams now at the plate and swings through strike one. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Swings through it for the K. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. Manager out of the dugout, time to make a change. So they turn things over to the righty, Dugan Darnell. He's a fierce competitor when he takes the hill. Not a big strikeout pitcher, though. Grounds this one to short, Nimala. There with plenty of time, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the bottom of the ninth. 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up. The Yard Goats out in front, 2-1. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Rips that to right. This one is over. The designated hitter, number 7, with a respectable game both at the plate and on the mound. Not much to complain about here. Maybe it wasn't the most explosive game on either side of the ball, but he held his own. So 2 down. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, number 7. On the ground, out to short, handles the chance. Sends it to first. Out with room to spare. And coming up to the dish now for Hartford, number 7. Grounded out to short the first time up. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. Brings it in at the wall. 2 away here, nobody on. Stepping to the plate for Hartford, number 7. This one in the air to right, Wetzel. And that's that. All set to start the 9th inning in this one. Digging in now for the Yard Goats, the designated hitter, number 7. Hit hard, that gets through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. And next, the cleanup hitter, James McCann.
Hey, I need you right here now. Here we go.
One ball, 1 strike.
Rolls away a little bit. No action. Count moves to 1-1. The 1-1 offering. Sack bunt towards third. Slings to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice bunt. And he's delivering for the team, dropping the sack bunt and advancing the runner. Now we'll see if they can bring him in from second. 1 out, and the potential go-ahead run is at second.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
High fly to center, Brown. And now 2 down.
status, number 65.
Two down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. Ground ball, right side, collects it. Play made, that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, one left on base. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up in the bottom of the 9th inning. All tied 1-1. One away and the potential winning run at second. That's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly and the winning run at third now with only one gone. And they play it safe, holding him at third. Here in extras, every out is, of course, so critical, but so is every single run. So I wonder if this is a decision they'll come to regret. One out and the potential go-ahead run is at second. He swings and fouls one off. We're in the 11th. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Sliced hard, but foul. And a swing and a miss. Two gone. The home crowd really fired up after that strikeout, and now they've got a chance to strand the go-ahead run in scoring position. Big spot. Zulueta is just one strike away. Applied to center, and that ought to do it. Ball game. At least they got the win. That's probably the only thing cheering him up right now. Might want to get a few more reps in the cage before the next game.
Greetings from El Diamante and welcome to the capital city of Peru. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Colorado going up against Lima.
And now, please welcome,
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after the just about ready to go. And on the hill, Satchel Paige.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
JD Martinez stands in. Cut on and missed at 101. And we're underway. A little out front there as he swings through it. So, Singy, did you stop by the Lima statue before the game?
I did. I usually enter the stadium through the gates in left field anyways, so it's hard to miss it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one out to right. Trout is there. Makes the catch for the out. That statue was at the Lemurs' original stadium in Madagascar.
Wonder how they got it to Lima.
Probably Lemurs. They could do anything. Taesung Kim in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Line drive. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Now the left fielder, Ralph Kiner.
Batting first, the left fielder, number 9, Ralph Kiner.
Headed towards the corner. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Raleigh now at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Way inside. Gets away. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Bottom of the first. Here's Mike Trout. That's in for a strike.
No, that's low.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second.
So now it's Corey Seager.
Seager.
High fly ball down the left field line. Kiner sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. This is Willie Castro. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next offering upstairs. Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Jose Ramirez.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Castro over at second. O'Neill on at first with 2 down. Next pitch misses inside. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Goose Gossage. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. And that one fouled off. And that one fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Strikes him out with 102. Here's Alex Bregman. That one at triple digits. One out, bases empty. Swing and a foul out of play.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
On the ground to the left, Ramirez sends it across to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Next to hit, Tony Clark. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
100 at the knees, and he came up empty.
2 strikes.
Inside, and it's 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and he won a round. Not an easy. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. A home run here would certainly change things, Boog. Maybe land one by that flamingo statue beyond the left field wall.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. And there's a ball. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nick Kurtz digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And that is out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that's fouled off. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Fans another, and that's 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Aroldis Chapman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Marcus Semien swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Outside low, 2-2. Got him. 1 out. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Ball one and a pitch inside. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Now at the plate, Cameron Meisner. That one fouled off. Fly ball down the line. Trout sizing it up. He's got it. And that is that. Pinch hitter coming on. Whit Merrifield.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now batting Mike Trout. Led off the game with a strikeout. Right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Off the mark there. Ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the 3rd. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Billy Wagner. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stepping in, Hesung Kim. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ralph Kiner getting ready to hit. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. On the ground to 3rd, and it goes just foul. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position, and here in extra innings. Now 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hard hit right side. Kurtz steps on the bag, and it's a 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Castro. Jelly back to work, and that's outside. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second. Throw comes into third. And he's in safely at third with one out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
This guy's got good power with one swing. He can win it for him. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. In the air to left down the line. Into the corner, but foul. To the right side. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off. And a 1-0. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Lions going up against the Lima Lemurs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And towing the slab here, Satchel Paige.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Tae-Sung Kim now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Out on the drop. Third strike. 2 gone.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Ralph Kiner, the next to hit, takes outside. Two out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Well, he looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out, pepper in the zone, arm is loose, and firing him in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
He swings to first, and they take. Here's Mike Trout.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
And that drops in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's Corey Seager. And a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. And that ball is out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. 1 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Castro. Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one drilled left field. And it one-hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So, runner at second, 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Squirts away a little bit. Man on second, 2 down. And that's down and away. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swing and a miss, and he struck. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Fought off foul. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2 the count.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now it's Alex Bregman. Infield shifted to the pull side. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Napoli gathers, throws to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Tony Clark. Now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. Bottom of the second, and here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Nick Kurtz at the plate and takes high there. And there's the strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning. Rap Dixon digging in now. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
Ball one.
Albies leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Albies on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And a swing and a miss. Welcome back, and here comes the closer. Aroldis Chapman.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Marcus Semien swings through it for strike one. And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. No outs. Runner at first. And now it's going to be Wilmer Flores. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating
Ramirez, there's one. He's out. And 2. What a play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Tap foul at the plate.
trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one the other way. On to first. Ball game. 1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty. Okay, all set to go. And now the DH, Derek Jeter. Clips the corner, and that's how this game gets started. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The schedule is always a topic in the GBL. How could it not be? You play 28 games against 7 other teams, and the top 4 advance to the postseason.
Exactly. 8 teams, and you play the other 7 teams 4 times for a total of.
Corbin Carroll. Outfield playing pretty shallow. On its way to the corner. And that's a foul ball. What's the impact of this type of schedule?
Well, you don't get many extra chances, that's for sure. And you can't have a bad series against a bad team and figure you'll just make it up later.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. It kind of sounds like you're saying this format feels like the playoffs right from the start of the season.
It does, Boog, and obviously no one is getting eliminated right away, but you can't afford a losing streak either. Only 4 teams make the playoffs, and there's always tough competition for those spots.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swung on, belted. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. A run comes in on the play. 2 on, 1 out. Here is Matt Olson. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. A laser to left base hit. Here comes Vladdy, and he scores. And it's an RBI single. It's 2-0. Dansby Swanson stands in. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. 1 run across. Here's the throw to the plate. Here comes Olson around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Now,
Miguel Rojas at the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swings through that one. Hader. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Yasmani Grandal stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
In the dirt, but kept close. Swanson at second with 2 down. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Now it's the shortstop, Alan Trammell. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, early in this ball game, down by 4 runs, you've got to try to get a run back and just look at taking at least 1 an inning. Before you know it, you'll be tied up.
Swing and a chopper out to short. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim. In the air, left field, down the line. Going back on this one. But it slices just foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Popped in the air. Left field. Out. Number 2. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Batting third, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And puts the squeeze on that one. Back here in Pittsburgh, second inning set to go. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. And first offering is fouled off. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first. One up, one down. Back to the top of the lineup, Derek Jeter, the next to hit. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Ball down.
Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Corbin Carroll. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. That one ripped. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Man at second. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2 is the count.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3. Back here at PNC Park. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
It's a tough pitch. But in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Handles, throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now, Tony Clark.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
1 out, base is empty. And now the count is even. Now fly ball to right center. Carroll moving under it. Makes the catch. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's J.D. Martinez. And that one pulled foul.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Lifted in the air, right field. Guerrero after it. And that's the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
The left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Now pitching, Fred Martin.
And that's in there at the knees. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is foul. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it gets into the seats. And takes low for ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Olsen in the box now. No balls and a strike. Ground ball right side. Clark takes it to the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Dansby Swanson. And a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. 2 out, space is empty. Registers the punch out and hit. Paul Sewald will take over here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ralph Kiner, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's 1 down. Cameron Meisner will hit next. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1. That's a ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. So they're down to their final out. Now here is Alex Call. Hit to right, and that should do it. Ball game. A 4-0. From the home of the Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Tokyo Kaiju and the Lions. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And starting this one, Joe Ryan. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a foul straight back. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Pop quiz time for you, Singy. Can you tell me what year the Global Baseball League started?
Oh, man. Well, I know it was a post-war effort to share baseball with the entire world, so I'd imagine sometime in the 50s.
Now he steps off to reset. You're warm, Singy. The Global Baseball League started November 5th, 1955.
There you go. I was close. Time flies when you're having fun in the GBL.
This is Corbin Carroll.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one misses. 2-1. One out, base is empty.
Now pitching. John Gerhardt.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. Vladimir Guerrero digs in now. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. And it's fouled away.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And they'll do it again. On the ground, Bregman tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Jacob deGrom. How about a report on him, Chris?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Grandal on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Out there to center. Carroll calls it in, 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Alex Bregman at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And there's a foul ball. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes. Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Right side. Lunging, but can't bring it in.
Batting fourth.
Here's the catcher to hit, Cal Raleigh. Late on that fastball. Bregman off of first with 2 away. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Tony Clark. In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. Next pitch way upstairs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And a swing and a miss. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Duran back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Hard on the ground to first. Clark takes it himself. One out in the second. Here's Matt Olson down. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one is absolutely belted, and no one can run it down. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Swanson digs in. And the right-hander deals. Hey! Runner at second here, one gone. Stays alive. Fights it off. You'll see another. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Martinez on his way over. Snags it for the second out. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Lifted in the air, right center field. Call on the move to the gap. He's got it, and that's the third out. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Bruce Sutter. Here is J.D. Martinez. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 1-0. Next is the designated hitter, Ralph Kiner. And a swing and a miss there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 and 2 now. This one smoked on its way. Out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So up next, Cameron Meisner. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Pete Fairbanks into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Alex Call, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Outside low, and a count 1 and 2. Got him swinging. So the batting order turns over, and now the shortstop, Alan Trammell. 0 for 1 so far. And that misses. And that's ball one.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Now this is in the air down the line. Carpenter sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And a strike on the outside edge.
Ball one.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Martinez makes the play. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the DH, Derek Jeter, on the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitcher.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Colorado taking on Liechtenstein. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Liechtenstein Whale.
So, almost ready to get underway. And our starting pitcher here today, Roger Clemens. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Trammell tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Swing and a miss, struck him out on a splitter. And now here is Hesung Kim. Cut on and missed at 101. 0-1. Fouled off left side. The pitch. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1.
That one at triple digits.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Swings here, drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He sends it out of here, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same time
brings it in for the 3rd out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And fouled off. That misses, and 1-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Outside corner, got him looking. So digging in, Gil Hodges. And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Hit on the ground to short. Trammell fires across the diamond, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Right now, they're looking for something. Hit hard into the gaps. Give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Next pitch is outside. That one hit to right. He's got it. And that will end. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Adam Ottavino.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one fouled off. Yo, 1. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. And here is J.D. Martinez. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. Ralph Kiner getting ready to hit. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Oh, that hit him. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Willie Castro. Milner back to work. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. That's worth the price of admission. And we are all tied up. It's 1-1. Brian Reynolds up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that's outside. And that's ball 2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Hard hit left side. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Meisner pulls it in on the run. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Andres Munoz. Alex Call goes after that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And that one ripped into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. So up next, Alan Trammell. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. It's a bomb.
Let's go.
And they take the lead. It's 2-1. Now it's going to be Hae-Sung Kim.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Gregory Soto takes over on the mound. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now it's Alex Bregman. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1. And that's quick work out of the pen. Well, 1-run game. Corbin Carroll now at the plate. Fought off foul.
Now pitching. Andre Munoz.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Here's the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Foul ball, still 0-2. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out.
That's a ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So they're down to their final out. And now Gil Hodges. Right through there for a strike. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. This could end it. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game.
Pretty fun 3-inning game. They got some runs on the board, but kept things close. I like this. Think I could get used to it.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome to one of the smallest countries in the world. This is Wales Park. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Colorado taking on Liechtenstein. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Please welcome
We'll be back to get this one started after this.
your Liechtenstein Wales.
Ready to go now, and the batter will be the shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Alan Trammell.
Up the middle, Castro. On to first, and an easy out to start the game. Now the number 2 hitter, Haesung Kim. First pitch misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. Now it's Alex Bregman. Liner, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Tries to get back and save.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
At the plate, Cal Raleigh. Foul ball there. Swings through that one.
0-2.
The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And there's a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. Swings through that one for strike 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And misses inside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Missed inside with the curve.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Bregman, the lead runner at second. Raleigh at first. 1 gone.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 2 away. J.D. Martinez stands in. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Struck him. We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Right through there for a strike. To third. Whips it across. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Gil Hodges will hit next. Popped up. Clark. And there are 2 outs. Now a chance for Carlos Santana. And that's in there at the knees. Ground ball left side and foul ball.
Now Tanner.
Ground ball to the right side. Clark steps on the bag, and the lefty reliever does it. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Gregory Soto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That's out to center field. And there's one away. And now Cameron Meisner. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
There's a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's two gone. Two down, bases empty. Alex Call, the next to hit. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Trammell in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That's outside, and the count is 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 outs, and that is downstairs. And now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that is that. Back here at Wales Park, bottom of the inning, here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
There's a strike. And fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing, and he popped it up. Trammell hauls it in, and there's one away. This is Willie Castro. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. And just misses with that one. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 out, bases empty. And it remains 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Aaron Judge at the plate. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. They must be going crazy in the dugout, and we're level. It's 1-1. So it's all. Pitch misses outside. And that is ball one. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one out in front that time. Next pitch is downstairs. And a foul ball. Ripped on a line. Reaching down, makes the catch. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Andres Munoz. Now it's the second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Here's Alex Bregman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, not close. Hit in the air, center field. Squeezes it, 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him, Cal Raleigh. Ripped on the ground to second. And that'll do it. Back inside Wells Park as we go to the last of the third. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco, on the corner for a strike. That's in there. 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. To the right side. And that one handled. And Polanco is out. This is Corbin Carroll. And that one is inside. Clips the corner, and the count is 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Meisner under it. And there are 2 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Struck him out swinging. That's the 3rd out. New pitcher now, Lucas Erceg. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And now the first baseman, Tony Clark. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Outside. And it's 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Man at second. And now 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Next offering is down low.
That's a really good take.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. And now J.D. Martinez.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. And now the DH, Ralph Kiner, grounded out his first time. Hard hit, base hit. And they stop him at third, so base is loaded with 1 away.
Waste no time there. The ball absolutely.
Aroldis Chapman taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Meisner swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So 2 down now, and here is Alex Call. He popped out his first time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Grounds 1 to short. Castro throws to first in time. And we're back. Bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Steps off and bluffs a throw at second.
Now, Chris.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Gone. Ball game. That should get the dugout going. And your final.